Ignore the background noises because I do not care for the background noises in this sort of video. I just share my unscripted thoughts or rants. So there are two words that K-pop stars use a lot that annoy me so much. The first word is finally. They'll go like, finally a group with all adults in them. Finally a group with all adults in them? Why do you say that? Were you even looking for adults in the industry, or did you just focus so much so on the minors in the industry from survival shows, the groups with minors in them, and focusing so much of your attention on the minors and not paying any attention to the many adults debuting, that when you see one adult group debuting, meaning one group that debuted with all adults, when you see them debut, you go like, finally a group with all adults in them. It just annoys me because I don't think y'all were ever searching for adults to begin with, and y'all just wanted them to be handed to you on your plate. So groups like Zed, where y'all were standing them because of them being all adults, groups like Kiss of Life, where some of the comments were shocked that they were all adults and be like, finally a group with all adults in them, and groups like Babies that had 30-year-olds in them, they are nothing special, to be honest. Well, if you put the Babies thing aside, because they were getting attention for something else, not because they were all adults, but because the members were 30-year-olds, so that's a different story. But Zed and Kiss of Life are nothing special simply because they have all adult members in them. There are plenty of other groups that have debuted recently with all adults in them. Like if you take 2020 to 2023, for example, the groups that I can think of at the top of my head that have all adults in them are Makka Makka and Elast, who both debuted in 2020, a boy group and a girl group. And these are promoting groups, by the way. Then there is 7us, who debuted with two former mask members, so third gen idols, then four former third gen idols, meaning four former tracing members, re-debuted into BXB, then DIOS, which is a pre-debut group. I don't know if they debuted or no, because I don't really know at this point whether they're a pre-debut group or a debut group. Then even SM debuted the boy group Rise, having all adults in them. Even though they are all 2000 plus liners, they are still all adults in them. Then Queendom Puzzles group, L's Up, I don't really know how to pronounce it, has all adults in them. Then there is, who else is there? There is MIC, who I believe their debut name is going to be WHIB, who are debuting in November. They have all adults in them. Then there is NDA, who are currently searching for groups and are encouraging all adults to be in the group, meaning encouraging 20 plus, 25 plus, I believe, to debut in the group with them to audition. Black Swan has all adults in them, and plenty of groups that I cannot think of at the top of my head have all adults in them. So groups like Zed and Kiss of Life are nothing special for y'all to go like, oh my god, they have all adults in them. These groups that I mentioned, plus groups like VS, and I believe Elfin also have all adults in them, and groups like these. And A Blue, I believe, have all adults in them. A boy group and Antares, who are under A Blue's company, also have all adults in them, I believe so. Then VI apostrophe ENX, who are a brother pre-debut group to Zed, also I believe have all adults in them, and plenty of groups have all adults in them. So stop using finally as in finally a group with all adults in them when that statement is completely stupid, because there's so many groups and it's a common thing, and y'all are just focusing on the minor so much in the industry that you don't want to focus on these idols that are adults, these promoting groups that have all adults in them. Give them hype, give them support, give them hype, give them support, give them, the what you call it, the love that they need, give them promotion so that people know that they exist, so that people know that adults do debut and minors are not only the ones debuting. The second word that annoys me is every. When K-pop stands, they rank debuts and they go like ranking every debut, but the thing is, in their videos they go like, this is not every debut. But why are you clickbaiting in the title writing every debut? Is it because you want views, so you know, clickbait people into going like ranking every debut when you're not ranking every debut? It's physically impossible to rank every debut. I'm trying to find every debut, Korean debut from all genres, trot, indie, ballad, traditional music, Christian music, K-pop, R&B, etc. And for part 1 of my debut ranking, I got about 40 plus groups, part 2 120 plus groups, part 3 maybe 50 plus groups, and even part 4 I got like 50 plus groups, but I deleted the video idea because I was sick and I didn't feel like doing that idea again. And now I'm editing my award show, and there's plenty of more groups that I could find. So it's physically impossible to rank every debut. So stop clickbaiting in the title, being like ranking every debut when you're not ranking every debut, and it's literally annoying and it should stop.